Non-Fiction Coffee Company. I just wanted to show you a little something they have. It's vintage yet been restored, and it is gorgeous. So let's take a look. That is really neat. So we're right here in their factory, and there are the roasting machines. We're going to find out all about the ministry and everything that's going on here shortly, so stay tuned.
All right, what's going on Facebook? And we have YouTube and we have Twitter locked in, so I guess technically that is Periscope, but it is a Friday. No longer can we call it a Facebook Live because now we're on multi-platforms. We're fancy, or Bauman's just really smart. Either way, John here, we've got a great crew with us today. We're hanging out at Non-Fiction Coffee Company once again over in Pelham, Alabama. And we wanted to come up with a cool little competition to see if our experts, because all these guys that we absolutely love and are really close to, all say they love coffee and that they are somewhat, again, experts. And so we're going to challenge them today. We have Alex, who you did not see in our first Non-Fiction live video. So Alex is in the house. Alex is the Q grader. So before we get into introducing these guys and what they're going to be doing, tell us a little bit about this process, because what we're witnessing today is more of a condensed, quick version of what you do as a Q grader when it comes to judging coffee and picking what's best for Non-Fiction and their customers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And like John said, I'm Alex Sherman. I do the wholesale sales with Jeff Daniels here at Non-Fiction. But so this process, yes, it's a condensed version of the cupping process. Cupping is an industry-wide, coffee industry-wide method of evaluating quality of coffee. So a farmer will send us a green coffee sample from their farm. We'll do a sample roast of it, and then we'll evaluate it through. Usually we'll have 5 cups of each of the same coffee, and we're going to taste through it and evaluate several different aspects: flavor, aroma, aftertaste. This one in particular, to make things a little bit more interesting and fun, this is what's called a triangulation. They actually do these in competitions, in coffee competitions, where what we have are 3 cups. 2 cups have the same coffee, and 1 cup is different. And so we've got 2 of our coffees, and the contest is to see who can pick out the unique coffee.
Pretty cool stuff indeed. So we are excited to bring this to you today. We do have prizes for you, and already my wife is criticizing the post. Did your autocorrect put prices again, Bauman, instead of prizes?
Oh, I didn't even change it.
Stinking autocorrect. It's okay. He's going to adjust it. We're giving away prizes, or we could tell you the price of coffee. Not the price of tea in China, but the price of coffee at Non-Fiction. nonfictioncoffee.org. I can tell you that too. If you go on there and you use the code RevRadio10, you get a sweet little 10% discount. So yeah, we've had quite a few people ordering lately, like Jason here. But all right, so we will let me introduce our awesome competitors today, and then we'll do our first trivia question, so you can win a prize something thing from us here at Non-Fiction Coffee. So I'll go from furthest away. Mr. Ben Barillo, video content creator of the Gathering Place Church in Moody. If you've watched our goofy, not knockoff of The Office, our homage to The Office that we call the studio, Ben is the behind-the-scenes man who shot most of the work there and did the editing and all the fun stuff that goes with it. So Ben's pretty awesome, and he's a former coffee shop manager. So he kind of knows his stuff. Yes, self-claimed. I don't think you had to do any of this kind of stuff, right?
No, yeah, this is over my head.
This is over my head. Well, look, you've only got to figure out which one doesn't belong.
That's it. I can do that.
That's the important thing. I believe in you. I believe in you. Then next up, we got Jason Mullenix here. He's our buddy from the Magic City Chefs, the website themagiccitychefs.com. And Jason is quite the connoisseur. As soon as he found out that Non-Fiction was a sponsor with Revocation Radio, he went and bought the variety pack, right?
Absolutely.
So which coffees did you get?
You know what? I'm not going to tell you that I remember each one because my wife was very, very hoarding of this coffee.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, shout out to Cherie. Mm-hmm. Holding back from the hubs, huh? That's not cool. Oh, Cherie, I mean, what's going on? Yeah, but the wife's always right. We know these things. So, themagiccitychefs.com. Jason's done a lot of great meals for us. He got the greatest compliment from Disciple and the Protest. But they're like, this is the awesome best. Yes, the best food they've ever had on the road.
Yeah, that feels good because we know a lot of those guys don't get good meals.
That's true.
So it felt good too. serve.
Absolutely. And then finally, our guy that we've known for quite some time, this is Uncle Tom Salter. This is Bauman, the man behind the camera, his uncle, and also Woody, our sales guy, his brother. So Tom is technically for real a part of the Revocation Radio family, and Tom is our resident chili head expert. But you also love coffee as well.
Love coffee.
So how long have you been drinking coffee now?
Since I was about 5.
No, that's. I'm not going to say that. I want to.
It did stuff my.
Oh no! What's it going there?
I mean,
Oh, Tom, you did.
I was told it would. It did. but you know, I mean, okay, but look at Woody. He drank coffee since he's 5.
And he's tall.
He's huge.
Yeah.
If he had not drank coffee, he would be 9 feet tall.
And we would call him Goliath. So there's that. All right, so let's do our first trivia question. And by the way, we've got quite a few people: Brandy and Amber and Stacy and even Woody, who's in the room. He commented because he wanted to, apparently. You're here, Woody. Hello. So this is really exciting stuff. So let's do our first trivia question of the morning. And Balvin, I know that do you have that ready for me? Because I sure don't know what any of them are or the answers to them. I'm going to guess. So Alex is going to have to help with
I'm pretty
that.
sure I know that.
Because I am not privy to this information this morning. I'm just going to put it out there. All right. So what? You're going to put it on me even more so now that I have no idea what's going on? All right. So what is the first trivia question that we have on there? And Anthony, since you're the one who's typing along and responding, you can tell everybody who got the question correct first. So you got it up there? Okay. Coffee from which two, origins make up Nonfiction Coffee Company's classic blend? All right. Coffees from which two origins make up Nonfiction Coffee Company's classic blend? So what is the answer to that? And everything, no, Woody, the answer is not just coffee. Okay, I'm sorry. He's very distracted. So you can go to the website, nonfictioncoffee.org, and look that up. And the first person, we're going to do this in the comments. Anthony, is that what we're going to do? All right, first person in the comments to answer that. Again, go to nonfictioncoffee.org. We'll go back and find it. We'll tell you who won. But to go ahead and comment. So coffees from which two origins make up Nonfiction Coffee Company's classic blend? First one to give us those two off the website. One more time, nonfictioncoffee.org. We will give you a prize, and we've got 2 more trivia questions coming up. All right, so here we go, Alex. The process is on. It's right in the perfect time. It's not too hot for them. What are these guys about to do?
Okay, so in the cupping process, it can kind of be hilarious in that when you're tasting coffees, the way that it's recommended to taste the coffees is by taking some coffee in the soup spoon, essentially, and slurping as best as you can without choking. Everybody chokes at least once.
Choking is frowned upon, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And
Gotcha.
you will reveal yourself to be an amateur if you.
Welcome to 1, 2, 3.
Every time I say that, I choke the first time that I do an example. But yes, so what we'll do is you can take your spoon, taste out of each cup, and after you taste from each cup, make sure to rinse your spoon, and just in your mind keep an account of which one you think is the unique cup, and we'll do another sip.
Well, there we
Well,
go.
there it
Tom
is.
is the first one
Too
down. Too hot or too much slurpage?
Not too hot, too slurping.
Too much slurpage going on.
It happens.
Yeah.
I warned you. So yes, taste through and just keep in mind which one you think is the unique cup, and then we will.
Remember that flavor profile.
The flavor will
Can I
develop.
take more than one sip?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Sip as much as you want.
That's really
The
good.
flavor will develop as the coffee cools, so feel free to continue to taste.
You probably want to stop.
If you're
You
uncertain.
probably want to stop when it gets down. To the ground.
Yeah.
And what's even better is all 3 of these guys are mic'd up, so obviously you are hearing all the intense
Shelby
slurpage
is
right now.
loving it over there.
There is slurpage of thought at this moment. And yeah, we want to avoid the grounds, but let's be honest. I mean, I think you can make it through the entire
already
weekend.
figured it out.
Oh,
Pretty simple.
Oh, Tom knows. Okay. Okay. Well, and what's really cool, and Anthony can get a shot of this later, they have a flavor wheel in here. And these are all the possibilities when it comes to coffee. And, you already know. So all the incredible possibilities when it comes to coffee and the different notes that you can get. What's really neat with Nonfiction Coffee is that on the bag when you order, Anthony's laughing in the
I
background.
really just want
It
a
is
cup
unreal.
now. I mean, my gosh, this little spoon, so it's like I can imagine getting wine tasting and having to spit it out.
That's unfortunate. Why would you want to get rid of something?
Seriously, it's like kissing your sister.
But nonetheless, when you order from Nonfiction, it's got all the notes that you should be able to taste on the bag to kind of give you a heads up, like to be looking for that. And as you take a slurp from each cup of coffee, you can See, he's just enjoying it now.
Which one's
He's
different?
overindulging. Oh, don't you do it, Jason.
Oh, don't
Which
cheat.
one's different?
I know which one's different.
Which one's Brazil and which one's...
Oh, you're trying to go further. Okay. And obviously we're all
Pretty
set
much
up
can
here.
tell
on
you
the
that
same
too, I
spot.
think.
So they're feeling good right now in this moment. So we're close to finding out who our winner is going to be. So let's go ahead, Anthony, and do our second trivia question. Which let's see. Do you already know the answer to the question? Anthony, you don't know the answer either. We have it. We're going to go back and tell you who won when it comes to the trivia this morning. So we'll go back and review who was first and all that with the correct answers and whatnot. Stacy and Kip are both trying to answer. All right, so trivia question number 2. Hit me up with that on screen. What role do the coffee coaches serve at the Bukusu washing station? Alex, what is the Bukusu washing
Yes,
station?
absolutely. So the Bukusu washing station is a washing station that processes our Ugandan coffee. So if you go on the website and do a little reading on the Ugandan coffee, you will find the answer there.
Very cool. Nonfictioncoffee.org. Again, this is pretty cool. What role do the coffee coaches serve at the Bukusu washing station? All right, gentlemen, let's go down the line. And Tom, I guess I'll start with you on this one.
Okay.
All right, Tom. So, and let's go ahead and be bonus to see if you can figure out which one's Brazil. What are the notes from the Brazil? What are the notes?
Yeah, the Brazil, the flavor notes are in the white peach, sort of, kind of that sort of dry peach and citrus fruit range. It's a naturally processed coffee, so it tends to have a little bit more of the fruit forward notes, but it's also a very balanced coffee. And then the Honduras coffee is more of a nutty, kind of walnut flavored coffee in that kind of nutty chocolatey range.
So you're feeling that since one is more on the fruit side of things and one is more on the nut side of things, it should have been fairly simple for these guys. For you at this point, it's pretty easy, right?
Don't
You
say
can
that.
definitely tell. Ben,
Yeah.
no, I
What if I'm wrong?
I totally want you to feel bad.
All right,
Let's
all
just
right.
be completely honest there. All right, so Tom, tell us, number 1, which one's different?
I think this one's different.
Okay, and which one do you think that is?
I think that would be the, not the Brazil.
The Honduras.
Honduras.
Okay, so you think
My-
that's
Yeah.
different, and it's
So
Honduras.
these two are Brazil and my.
So
I think.
the bottom of the cup has the answer. So if you want to pick it up and see
Well,
what
hold on.
it is.
Let's go through the line
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Yeah, wait for
that's
everybody to
right.
go. Wait for everybody to go. Don't dump it on you. Okay, don't forget.
I was going to pound it and
Yeah,
you read
ready
the
to
bottom.
go. Okay. Grains and all. Grains and all.
Don't forget to hit...
All right, Jason, what about for you, my friend?
I think that this one's different.
Okay. So which one do you think that is? Just this bonus guesses here.
I disagree. I think this is the Brazil.
You think that's the Brazil?
I
Okay.
could be wrong.
Gotcha. Very cool. All right, Ben, what about for you?
All right, this one's different, and it's the Honduras.
Okay. Okay, so everybody has a different answer on the second one. Well, no, you think that one's Honduras as well. You think this is Brazil and it's different, right?
No.
You don't?
That's Honduras.
That's Honduras.
This
This
is
is Brazil.
Brazil.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha, gotcha.
And I think this is Honduras, and these are Brazil.
Okay, cool. All right, so should we look at the cup, make an attempt here to see what's
So-
going on?
So the I will say the single cup is Brazil,
Okay.
and then 2 are Honduras.
Boo!
Okay.
But
okay, so I
you
got
still might be
that
right that it's the
Yeah,
unique one.
right,
So,
okay.
yes, if you
Right.
pick up your cup, you can see. We can do one at a time.
Brazil.
Brazil.
So he got it right.
Oh.
Brazil?
Brazil.
Honduras.
Honduras.
Oh.
Oh, man. There we go.
Those two are Honduras.
So that means I was.
Three.
So you did get it right.
Right.
Awesome. Very cool. And then you did not.
Is that
Right? Did you?
He
He
got
did.
it
You
right.
got the style right.
And the origin.
And they were okay. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, so you didn't do them the
Definitely
same.
get that.
I was
I definitely get
expecting
that.
them to all be in the
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
order.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Cool.
That was my second guess that these were the same. But
All right. So Ben, did you get either one of yours right?
I got that this was Honduras.
Okay.
But this was
Right.
the
That's
different
why I
one.
was trying to
Oh,
taste
and
it.
the other one's
Yeah,
Honduras
right,
as well.
Yeah.
All right. So these two, man. Now we have to have some kind of runoff or something. What are we supposed to do there? I don't know. We're not doing this. Anyway, so you both, because we didn't have a prize for you guys
The
anyway.
Honduras I really like maybe in the morning time. That
Yeah.
nuttiness is good.
Yeah, I liked it the best for sure.
So how do you guys feel? Do you feel validated? You too, Ben. I'm sorry. You're the only one who's actually
I
been a
figured.
coffee shop manager.
I figured I would be wrong.
You overanalyzed.
I did.
the
I
whole
definitely
situation.
did.
I will say that the more I tasted it, the more the flavor started blending.
Mhm.
So I had to go
Right.
back to my original thought.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
So cleanse the palate a little
Right,
bit
right.
and get with that. All right, so let's do one more trivia question for you since you're watching us here on social media, by the way. And Stacy, you're right. He says sometimes, man, the grounds make the coffee. Sometimes you just got to get it in there. Kip says coffee coaches obviously yell at the beans to get the most flavor out of them. They probably insult their mothers too. So there we go. Thank you, Kip, for the laugh this morning.
Can't confirm.
No, we don't know. We'll never know. All right, final trivia question, Anthony, if you will. And what is Nonfiction Coffee's 3-word slogan? That's a good one. That's pretty quick and easy, and you can find that on the website. Once again, nonfictioncoffee.org. So if you've enjoyed this today, maybe you want to join us as we go on a venture with one of our sponsors in the future. Let us know that you're not afraid to be on camera, or you can just be voluntold, like our friends here.
That's right.
We gave them the option. I said, yeah, that would be great.
No, John texted me last night and said, if you're not there, I'm not talking to you ever again.
Ben was our alternate. So luckily Ben was there, and he was available, and he made it in time. So Ben's like, I'm just going to keep drinking the coffee.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
even
so
care.
good.
Don't
He
even care.
texted me and said, if you're there, I promise I'll never talk to you again.
I guess we both win, don't we, Tom?
That's right.
All right.
I love you, John.
And we got to get Tom back in the studio. He's got some great videos on eating some really, really hot peppers as well. So you got some new ones for us. It's about to be the season, right?
It's about to be the season.
Yeah, so that's another option. You want to come in and eat some hot peppers with us, we can make that happen as well. And then Jason can just cook for everybody. So we'll do that, yeah.
And I'll just come eat the food.
Yeah, and then, you can be on camera and run a camera at the same
I have a
time.
new grower,
Mhm.
and I have to say the jalapenos this year were the hottest I'd ever tasted. in my
And this is just
life.
jalapenos.
Just jalapenos.
Which
So the
he
Carolina
stops.
Reapers were
Yeah.
out of this world hot.
They're
crazy.
crushing you. So there we go. We want you to be a part of it as well. Great things are coming with Revocation Radio and our Friday live segments. We really love doing this. So if you have any questions or anything, Jake's messaging in, hey, love you too, buddy. Miss you, man. So everybody was on Facebook today, but you can watch on Twitter and on YouTube as well. That'll do it for us from Nonfiction Coffee. And Bowman keeps moving the cameras around. I keep looking for the red light, so that's great. So if you're wondering why my eyes are wandering, that's why. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them. Big thanks to you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Alex, awesome. Jeff behind the scenes over there. Luke, who did not want to come out of the warehouse today, so I've been on video. I've been on the radio. Not do anything else.
No
That's
more.
okay. No mas. Nonfictioncoffee.org. Log on. Check it out. Use the code RevRadio10 all together. Get a 10% discount, and let them know you heard about it on Revocation Radio. Otherwise, we love you. That's it from here, and we'll have another one for you next Friday. See ya.